Hello everyone, my name is Justin, and it's that time that we've all been waiting for. NHL 17 is out, and I have myself a copy here. So it's time for what was GM mode, now called franchise mode. It's time for our series. I previously said I wanted to do two. I want to do one with owner and one with GM mode, but I'm not sure I want to do that anymore. Essentially, I want to do two NHL 17 series. I want to do owner mode, so owner mode is going to be on. If that's a deal breaker, if everyone's like, no, I just want to see GM mode, then I will do it, but those would be my only two series. Maybe a third one, but I doubt it. So this is what I need you to do. We're going to do it with owner mode on, but first I want you guys to give it a chance with owner mode if you've never seen it or anything. But at the end of the video, I want you to comment for my second series, just GM mode, like no owner mode, just GM, EASHL, or be a pro. So wait till the end of the video. If you're like, I don't really like how this is going as owner mode, and I just want to see regular GM, then we can do that. So franchise mode, we're gonna go new. I contemplated multiple teams. GM name. Boom. So I contemplated many teams. One of them was Colorado. One of them was Florida. I wanted teams that could potentially relocate. That's a huge feature in franchise mode. That's kind of like one of the biggest things is how you can relocate. I'm not saying I'm going to relocate, but I want a team that it's possible to relocate in the future. So a team I was looking at were Florida Panthers. But I decided to go with the Hurricanes. Now I know a lot of people have done Hurricane GM modes. I understand that, but I think they had the worst attendance last year, or really close to it. They were definitely bottom 5, which means relocation could happen. Okay, I'm gonna leave that up to you if you guys think I should relocate. Obviously, that we have all season if we want to decide to relocate, because you don't relocate to off season anyway. So we have all season to decide if we want to. You guys can give your opinions on that. But here we are, the Carolina Hurricanes, $55.911 million, player salary and all that stuff. Owner personality, spending 2 stars, importance of success 2.5, patience 2.5. So I don't know. Top players, Falkstall, Skinner, PNC Arena, capacity 19,900. I said 900, 19,772. There's everything. Our club seats are bad, I guess. Arena age is 17. We're going to go the Carolina Hurricanes. Now, one of the great things about NHL 17 is they have all these things you can turn on and off. Owner mode, I said we're going to turn it on. It's kind of weird because even as the owner, you answer to an owner. So I kind of feel like it's more like we're the COO, Chief of Operations. It's kind of like this big money guru has a team but knows nothing about hockey and stuff, and we're running the whole team for him. Not just like the GM stuff, like we're making the big decisions for him. So owner mode on, CPU trades are on, auto finance is off, accept relocation every time, nope. Morale meetings, I'm turning them off. I hated morale. I have to say that it was a great idea and had huge potential, but they did not execute it. So no. Fantasy draft off. Salary cap on, waivers on, auto sign free agents off. Assistant coach edit lines, nope. And GM firing, we'll leave it on. If we get fired, we get fired, eh? Continue. We can do rules and stuff later because this is not the actual thing, guys. Just like any other time, we're not gonna do any simulating. I'm gonna show you the team. If there's any players that need edited, their potential or their overall, that's for you to let me know. So it doesn't matter what we do. We're just gonna play around, pretty much, go through the options and do some fun stuff. Okay, before we actually get started. So I'm trying to think. At the end of the video, I'm going to ask you guys to comment a lot of things. There's about maybe relocating. There's about what my second NHL 17 series should be. And then I'm going to ask you about what players need edited. Okay? So that's that. Also, a fun thing I did do is I put Ila Kovalchuk in free agency. I don't know if it makes sense for us to sign him, being that we're probably not a playoff team anyway. But it'd be interesting to see if a team does sign him year one. It's possible. I'll show you that in a minute. So here we are. Before we look at the team here, let's just do the whole thing where we simulate a day so our owner can talk to us and blah, blah, blah. Simulate. Owner expectations. Justin, it's a new season, so let's get right down to the business. I've set goals for the upcoming season that I would like you to accomplish. Have a look and ensure that you're clear on my expectations. Remember, I will be evaluating you based on how well you perform these goals. I can't freaking read, man. In my head, I can easily. Out loud, not so much. So let's view the owner goals. So his primary goals, which means we gotta get it done. I want to earn at least 98% of my 7.950 expected profit. So I get 25,000 if I do that. That should not be very hard. I don't see us spending a lot of money. We're not an expensive team. I think we should easily make that, so that's good. Secondary. Our concessions need an upgrade. Increase the level by 1. I can easily do that, and I want us to boost team chemistry by 5 to chemistry by 5 from 5 to 83 is I think what they mean. I don't know if we could do that or not. I don't like morale. There's no way to shut it off, but you can stop the annoying meetings. Was what we did. So I'm very pleased with the work you've been doing. Blah blah blah. Owner happiness. So he's like right in the middle, I guess. State of the team, rebuilder. As rebuilders, my expectations are low in regards to team performance, but we still need to find a competitive team to keep the fans coming in. Or field. I can't read. Okay, so they're fine with us not making the playoffs. Good, because I did not plan on making the playoffs. So let's go through some stuff here. That's what we're doing this episode. Just going through some things. So let's go all the way down here. Nothing out here. So he's going to ask us to do the budgets later. Promotions, he's going to ask us to do that once we simulate a little bit. So facilities, upgrade and maintain. Okay, interesting. We got some decent facilities. The restrooms need repaired. I already know that. That's for every team. As soon as you get in 6 days. Team rankings and sales. See, this is what I mean. Total revenue. Let me know when you see Carolina. Oh yeah, last. Which is why relocation is possible. Actually, let's look at this. My dog is snoring. Oh my goodness, who would have thought? Revenue generated, 35 million. It's a small market. And that's pretty much it. So set prices. You can set the prices of everything. The tickets, the concession, the merchandise, the parking. I feel like we're going to have low prices on things because we're not a good team. We don't want the fans to pay a bunch of money to come see a crappy team, let's be honest. So that was a arena in that. Owner goals and relocations. We already looked at the owner goals. Now, high willingness to move. So if I click this, he will let me move, essentially. But that's up to you guys if you think we should move. Obviously, we don't have a lot of money for this. Oh. Maybe making $7 million is not going to be very easy because I was just playing with the Blackhawks who had $80 million at the beginning of the season, or $90 million. That's going to be a little bit harder than I thought. Interesting. Okay. So let's get the other owner stuff done. We'll simulate here, and he's going to tell us to do the budget and then to do the promotion days. And we'll do that real quick. Okay, budget allocations. Yeah, we gotta manage the budget. So player salaries. This one is kind of stuck. So arena operations, promotions, advertising. So we'll just do that for now. Like I said, it's not the actual one. See, set promotions, and I am waking my dog up because he's snoring. And he'll start snoring again. If you watched my last series, my Legacy GMO series, you know he snores all the time. So here's the promotions. You set them. So example, home opener. We would do a Justin Falk bobblehead. And maybe you can say for Christmas, we'll give everyone a t-shirt. Not everyone, but some. And then for the new year, give everyone a hat. Then, you know, maybe against the Penguins, give them a Teravainen bobblehead. I don't know why we would give them a Teravainen bobblehead, but we will. The last home game of the season, a puck giveaway. How much money do we still have? We have a little bit left. We can go Scarf or we can go Jordan Stahl bobblehead, sure. So boom. Those are just promotions. They get the seats filled up. So now let's, actually I want to show you guys budgets, because it's more than just the one that we did. Marketing budget. Is this the one we did? No. So general advertisement. No one's gonna buy season tickets to see a crappy team. I'd rather invest that in this. I just hit save, whatever, doesn't really matter. Balance sheet. That's just everything. And we did the operations budget. So now it's time to take a look at the actual team here. And I want to know any overalls or any potentials that should be changed. Okay. View contracts. I understand episodes are going to be longer because of the owner mode, but it adds an interesting thing. If you guys don't like it, and I decide not to do regular GM mode, I ask you don't unsubscribe. If you don't want to watch them, you don't have to. But maybe then the next one I'll just do GM mode, because I feel like the owner thing might actually get old. So goalies, Cam Ward and Eddie Lack. I don't know how the heck he's an exact starter and he's 81 overall. But let me know if any of them should be changed in the system. Ooh, Nedjedjikov might be our... I feel like Booth should be higher. Might be our starting goalie of the future there. Defenseman. Falk, medium elite. I think he should be like high elite, but... Noah Hannafin, medium elite. Hainsey, low top 4 for Pesci, high top 6. The defensive future, I remember Murphy was pretty high in Legacy, but he's really dropped off. The future is bright, low elite for Fleury for the defense, low elite for Bean. So we have defensive prospects, which is good. We need to focus on offense because their offense sucks and they don't have many prospects. So you got Lee Stepniak on the team. I made him up to an 84. He had a great year last year. Sorry about that, everyone. My dog started barking. Let's see here. I made Stepniak an 84 because he had a killer year last year. He's even productive on the whatchamacallit. I didn't even know they signed Stepniak really. So I feel like Lindholm's an 83 in every NHL game for the past 4 years, 3 years, 2 years. But he's medium top 6. Hopefully he can be a second line winger for us. Stallberg, good depth. Nestrasil. I don't think we have many offensive prospects. We do have Julian Gauthier, low elite. Zykov, top 9. Left wingers, we have Skinner, obviously. Teravainen, high top 6. Joachim Nordstrom and Diquasepi. In the system, no one really good. Centers. Obviously, we have Jordan Stahl on his ridiculous contract. We have Victor Rask. Jay McClement. And we have Sorella, I guess. But we have one elite potential forward, and he is low elite. I think the best thing would be to do is to tank year 1. But that's just my opinion. And try to get a top 5 pick. Maybe even move guys like... I don't think I want to move Jordan Stahl, but there's really no one we could move, actually, for another first-round pick. But maybe a defensive prospect. We have a ton of them. But I want to thank everyone for watching. That's all I really have to go over. Okay, I want you guys, everyone, to comment this. I want you to first comment what the second series should be. So, just GM mode. As in, I'm saying like franchise mode with just GM, not owner. So, just GM mode, EASHL, or be a pro. Or if there's another game mode you'd like me to do instead, let me know. Then I want you to comment, should we potentially relocate? Should we request to relocate year 1? Or should we try to succeed here in Carolina? The third thing I want you to comment is any player edits, any player edits to their overall or potential. If there's any major ones just in the league, let me know that I might have missed, because I did go through most of the teams to make some adjustments. I'll show you the free agents here. Like I said, Ilya Kovalchuk, I put on free agency. He's 33, but he's 90 overall, so he's effective for a year or 2. Maybe someone will get him. Oh, there's a team interested, actually. Does it tell you who the interested team is? New Jersey might bring back Ilya Kovalchuk. Too bad this isn't the real save, so that might not actually happen once we get back into it. But that's interesting. He wants $7.5 mil. Some of these guys, I do want to put. Oh no, I traded Datsyuk to a different league. So that's interesting. I never even heard of D. Moss. David Moss. Oh yeah, I have. Never mind. As far as potential guys go, that's that. Oh, this Reway doesn't seem like a bad guy. There's the potential goalies. Let's see the overall goalies real quick. Ilya Brizgalov, 85 overall. That's kind of funny. So, let me know those 3 things, guys, that I told you to comment. And I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks so much.